Hello everybody and welcome back to my Kraka Drak, the Norse Dwarf playthrough using Cataph's Norse Dwarfs, which is linked down in the comments, guys, where we're about to do this, aren't we? We are about to start the war, guys. The war of wars. We are going to take Wulfric on right now. Do I want to call my allies to help? Yes. We may lose a few settlements, but the more people we have in this war, the better. And this is an easy auto for this army. Straight occupying Saal encampment. And we're going straight on to building, what do we get? A grudge for dwarf warriors and quarrelers. We get more from that one. We're going to go straight into building up the defences of these. We're going to push towards the Bay of Blades next to get this entire territory back. And we're quite good back here. Frozen Landing is coming in line. We're getting there now, basically. So, anyway, that is our first action. We've still got this grudge to deal with, but we're getting there. We're sending somebody over to do that, slowly. Yes, you need to head down here, because you're just exploring the seas. Ruinous grudge. It's always useful. Let's check what items we have. Let's check what Ulfgar has down here. So we can make a few more items at the moment, and giving him some armor would potentially be good. He definitely doesn't need stalk and snipe. Magic resistance, extra armor, oh, that'd be lovely, but I can't afford it. How about weapons? You know what, I'm going to save up until I've got a bit more oath gold here. We can get some buildings which will make us oath gold as well long run, but I'm not in any rush for them. Let's end turn then. These guys are getting another turn of building up before they push, and then they're going to charge on as well. This is another nice strong army. I could do with getting a runesmith into there as well. But for now, I'm quite happy with the setup of these armies. For our initial war, as I said, this war may not be a long, this war may be done in steps. We don't have to win this war in one war. I was confused then. I thought they'd negotiated peace with me. I was like, what? But no, so we are going to batter through here, and then once we've taken all of here, we're going to provide the shield for the old world, and we're going to push over to the Norskans over here and try and expand that way, getting ourselves more territory in the far north, because we are basically going to be the bastion against chaos for when they come in this campaign. That's it may take a while because we're having to grow quite a lot. What I actually want to avoid is the pirates down there getting to us, because I don't actually want a grudge. Oh, they've assaulted my garrison. How dare they? The reason I'm going for this now, guys, is as you probably saw in the last campaign, I am, well, I'm weak. No, I'm not weakened. They're weakened because Wulfric has just confederated Saal, who just confederated whoever was. No, sorry, Saal was confederated by somebody else, and then they were confederated by somebody else. So, basically a lot of confederation going on, guys, which means that they are a lot of battles and they are weakened for the time being. Grateful Paragons, we get cheaper hero actions, which I'm not really using. I better do it that way. Yeah, so if we double time down here, we should be able to get there turn after. does have a garrison, but I can't see quite how big it is yet. I don't need to push on just yet, but at the same time, ooh, extra public-ish order, extra armor, extra charge, enables magical attacks, 5 melee attack for Longbeard, Slayers, Groms, and yeah, so buffs up every new army. That's a no-brainer. That just made that army substantially more powerful all on its own. And unlocked us a weapon, I do believe, so let's give you extra weapon strength. Okay, that's a good start to this campaign.
I am servant of the great Horned Wrath.
I'm a little concerned about them. I may still need to build up some extra defences here. As I said, we are building it. So
Wisdom of
you can keep pushing down this coast. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We're going to hit the Bear Blades, which will secure this entire territory soon. And so we've got the capital of it, so that's good. Oh, I do need to do some renaming. Hang on. Sorry, you're losing sound for a second because I'm having to tab out to look at this. Because this game doesn't seem to keep its sound when it's tabbed out. If you do know a way of getting it to keep its sound when I'm tabbed out, please let me know. Okay.
Aye. Let's hear what you have to say.
What do you want, Luan? Everybody likes him, so yes, I will take a defensive alliance with Bretonia. Especially as Bretonia's fought back. Bretonia's already pushed the Norskans out of their territory once, so they're doing well. Because they lost Cologne, the capital, early on, and they've recaptured it. Which probably means they're quite weak, but... I do need to do some renaming. We'll do some, but I'm also going to go for some lawful names, which we have got some of, but it might take a while for us to get. Yes. I mean, as I'm not planning on going to war with these guys, there's no real point in not being, you know, worrying too much. So guys, I am... As I said, I am doing names up north. I am doing some lawful names because I don't want to keep places with particularly, you know, nasty names. Some places will keep the names off, but some places will set chaining. Like Sarl Encampment will probably change, and Altar of Spawns will be changed. So we are going to be doing some changes. Obviously, if you want any names like Bay of Blades is actually not too bad. Oh, and I need to correct Walk Keep because I've named a Ward Keep what I called Ward Keep Walk Keep. So but no, Bay of Blades will be renamed and Sarl Encampment, but also I'm gonna, you know, use names which are key to the campaign. So oh, what? That's... He's become insane because he's spent too long in areas which are full of chaos. Yay! Full of chaos corruption. I thought so. We're going to have to fight this one. It's not going to be anywhere near as bad as it makes out. It's just, if we autoed it, we'd actually do far, far worse here. Most of these guys aren't too bad. Basically, the champions, the great weapons, and the trolls are the threat here. As soon as they're down, we've won this. We've got a good force here. Mixed force. We're going to do a nice mixed line between our different types of warriors here, because these guys encourage everybody around them as well.
Dwarf warriors, I am strong. It is a reckoning. Let the vengeance begin.
Very open, so nothing. We're going to move. What we're going to do is we're going to move forwards to that rock to use it as cover. Now, what we do lack here is we don't have quite as many rangers as my other force. First thing first, I'm going to hit those trolls. Should have put these guys out to the side more, to be fair.
Quarrelers! Longbeards! Killers! Yes! Charge! Vengeance! What? Iron-willed!
Get around them and surround them.
Anu! Blow through!
Turn and hit them.
Well. Put those dwarven legs! Dwarf warriors! Move now!
You can charge over there. You can slam into the back of a champions, as can you. As can you. So we're hitting these guys. They're not going to last long. We've got a good angle on them. We'll take these guys out next because they're armor piercing actually as well. But oh, and those guys are in a perfect position to hit. Okay, let's take them out quickly. I could use some more quarrelers in this army, because quarrelers are very good, and they're not, you know, a lot of people underestimate them. I know thunderers are technically better, but they're also harder to use, because here, I'd be having to move my quarrelers, my thunderers, far more to actually get any use of them off. I know they're coming back. As soon as they get in range, we're just gonna feather them and finish them off. There you go. One volley into here will probably break them. Come on, fire, guys! There we go. Oh, not quite. There you go. Now they're breaking, and then we're going to switch to these guys.
Take them down.
Pretty much killed them all. While they're still up, they're all obviously damaged. We're hitting these guys from behind, which is very good for us. These guys are fighting, and that was to be expected because they are champions. Champions are very solid. We're winning the battles over here nicely. There you go, we've broken that side. You guys can just charge back over. I'm going to stay attacking these guys for a minute just to keep them. There you go, that's long enough. Let's turn and hit them. They can just cover this flank while they come back in. Wow, they're still fighting, but they're going down fast. Now they're running. Turn back onto them. Just charge. They'll break before we even get to them. This isn't going to last long now, guys. These guys are good, because these guys have armor piercing, and, oh, what's this? Yeah, shield breaker. So, yeah, they cause other things as they take damage, but, yeah, they are good, but they're also not... The issue with things like the axe throwers they have, Norskins have, is their range is too short. So the Bay of Blades has been taken, and as I said, Bay of Blades is a reasonable name, so we are going to keep that. Fastus the Hung, what a name. Who has fallen well, he ran away. I mean, they were still mostly alive. They could have fought on for a while, but that is one thing about Norskins, is when they start breaking, they do start breaking. So, no, this was gone well. 96 losses for 379 of theirs, so good solid victory. Not my best victory, not my worst victory. I do love this guy's helmet. It does make him look very intimidating. I should have gone and looked at him in battle, though I doubt he looks like that in battle. And it's his first real... I mean, he's fought a few battles, but this army's first real blooding since it's got a lot of its new units. Straight up occupy. Straight onto a wall again. Public order and extra untainted. And upped our income nicely because we got this. And the other thing we can build here. So in Walk Keep, we need to rename Walk Keep. Only special buildings here, but we do get special buildings in various places, which I quite like. Is there anything we get from Sarl Encampment? No. But various places do get special buildings. Let's rename here. Kromson there. Oh, Kraka Kromson. Which is, this is the Trollheim Mountains. Let's have a quick look. I'm bringing up... Yeah, I'll do this later. I'm going to leave Sarl Encampment for now. It will get renamed, guys. So, but for now, I'm going to leave it. Because we do, I believe Trollheim Mountains had a Karak in it. So we're going to double check that. I think most of their things were always in the Giant Home Mountains, though. No. We are going to rename this then. Because it wasn't a particularly did, so. Kraka Drak, as has been requested on my channel. As I said, jump over to my Discord, which is linked in the comments in the description if you do want things to be named in any specific way, guys.
A negotiation.
See, this is the thing, they really won't accept a peace treaty until we've absolutely pushed them into the sea. But it's gonna happen, so...
Thirsts for war.
Oh, you can head over to that mysterious island. We've got some orcs here. We've met the Tomb Kings now down here in the deserts. Sword event. Ooh, that's nice. Ulfgar here. Ooh, what do we want to start going to? Let's go down Tactician. And you can get that Sword of Anti-Heroes. Everything else is used. Ooh, no. I tell you what though, 6% extra from gem cutters, when you consider what we've got. Where do we have our gem cutter? I'm sure I had a gem mine somewhere. Oh yeah, here. May well be worth, because you know, 6% of that, it's not a small amount. It may be worth me just popping a hero out here to do that. Though heroes do cost money. It's whether I make more off that than... How's my guy down here doing? We're getting there.
For clan honor. Beards in belts.
Okay. Let's check if we've got anybody else who will trade with us yet.
Armored in mountain folk, the lady has always I am no churl.
Why not? Why not? God, some of these people.
Yes.
How about Ostland? Will you trade with me now? Oh yeah, you'll give me everything.
Of Bugmans with them.
There
So
we
be
go. We do quite well off our trade, actually. I mean, I think the fact we're making it income at the moment is down to trade. And considering we're so remote, we're doing very well off that. And that's the benefit of having that lord who is floating around at sea. He more than pays for himself. Okay, so there's a big army down in Varg camp. But we have the opportunity here because we can use the underway to get around these mountains. So we have a lot more mobility than the Norskans here. That's not going to say it's going to be easy, guys. We are potentially going to have some tough battles, especially if they've leveled up reasonably. I'm hoping they don't have any really nasty forces still. But, and there's always a but there. Oh god damn it! I would have wanted to capture there because I'd have got gold from there, gold idols from there, and I think there's a gold mine there too. They may still lose it. I just want these guys to keep the Skaven busy while I'm campaigning. Because having the Skaven behind me there is definitely dangerous, guys. It's not ideal. It really isn't the ideal place for them to be, but anything to keep my guys safe. I think we're going to have to go and throw some support into dealing with the Brass Legion later on. Wow, all of my guys are going insane because of the Chaos Corruption. Woo, not.
Aye.
Onward? Aye, I'll have your words before you take... I agree.
Well, they're not particularly friendly with me. They have an aversion to me.
To war?
I was kind of hoping I could confederate some of these guys.
To war! Greetings, kinnamen of the hold. Yes. Billigan!
Only true vengeance will...
Wow, they all don't like me.
Time for a reckoning.
See, getting that as well there would be very beneficial. Because we've got a good garrison, but upping that garrison being to full strength would be incredibly good. How much is that? So yeah, we can save another turn and get that.
It is time.
Let's push. See, these places are different. From different places, which is a little annoying because you know, the way they've split some of this, I find a little annoying. We're gonna hold here. What I want is I want to get one of them going as well. Oh, and I need to get that going too, but that can wait for now. I'm not going too close to here because I don't want them to come out, attack me, and cause me to get a grudge. So I can pass up on that one. I want to keep pushing. I don't necessarily also need to take everywhere because we are a little Norse in our outlook as the Norse Dwarfs, so a little bit of raiding, a little bit of plundering is not necessarily a bad thing. One thing I think would be good for this faction is actually to have the sort of raiding stance that the Norskans get, so you can raid and move at full speed. Okay, so there's our first sight of actual opposition there in Doomkeep, which tells us where we're hitting next. We're going to move these guys up to Kraka Drak, simply because we get better movement there. You know, we've got a little bit of a better flexibility of movement from there. Kislev's moving 2 armies down there. That's really good. So if Kislev takes there, I'd prefer to get it myself, but if Kislev can take it, I'll let Kislev take it. Because having the Skaven gone would be good. And if Erengrad also attacks, although Erengrad's dealing with plague now, which is not good for them. And I really hope they don't start pushing up, because that could potentially spread into my territory as well, which would be bad. That said, the Skaven may well catch it if that army goes and attacks help it. This is the danger with the Skaven plagues. It can be a little risky to use because it can go horribly wrong on yourself.
Lord.
Okay, that'll do, that'll do.
Armed and ready. No. Yes. Bring. To battle. Fight.
Right.
Hog them. Vengeful Rune Lord.
blasting the roof.
You can zerg straight up to Kraka Drak. And Featherport is getting that second level of... Oh, god damn it. I thought I could afford that. Oh, so you can choose one or the other then. I had not realised that. Damn. It's got a wall, which is still nice. Oh, and an obsidian quarry then. We'll get going. Give us a bit of extra income.
I do.
The clan demands
Okay, looks like we have a battle.
slay oathbreakers.
So, we have a nice battle on our hands here. We've got one unit of normal dwarf warriors, a lot of longbeards, Cromson himself, as well as his trustier heroes here. Don't even know their names, but, you know, they're obviously trusty because they're still with him. Oh, there's a lovely hill there. If I was on the other side, I'd potentially hold this hill in a nice curve, because my range would be able to shoot over so easily. Yeah, that would be a lovely little hill to hold.
Dwarf warriors! The ancestors watch! Longbeards.
That'll do. We're going to form up here and potentially curve in a little bit. You guys are all going to go to one side a little bit more this time. So because hopefully we'll get a bit of a better angle by doing that. It's kind of, it's not really a hill. It's a bit deceptive. It looks like a hill, but it's not. So we're going to turn into face.
Fire bless our aid! Go!
As they come closer, we're just going to batter them with my ranged.
As you command!
Let's get all of my quarrelers to just shred them as quickly as we can. You can see them going down there nicely, and they're moving on top of each other. They're doing some damage to us, but most of this damage is actually caused by, yeah, they've killed a few people, but most of this damage is caused by other things, you know, by, other things. So they are taking some damage. That said, they're already broken now, so that's perfect. And they're pretty much dead. Right, reform.
Nothing could stop us! If we get caught, nothing!
I've been told. Options, game setting. Oh, default skirmish mode. I'm going to turn off. Things I should know I can do, and I didn't. Hit them. And these are higher level quarrelers. They're going to be hitting much more, and you can see the damage they're doing to those guys. They're dealt with. Let's hit them. I know. Oh god, those skin wolves I need to watch.
Come on! Go!
Right, let's pause for a second. You can hit them. You can buff. You can buff. And you can buff. Turn and hit those skin wolves now. So we're not charging, we're just holding the line here, which is what we do, which is what we are dwarves, we are meant to hold. These guys will need to move a bit back a bit just to get a better arc of fire, but that can wait a second. These skin wolves are worrying, but they also don't have much in the way of armor, and they're battered. You guys are going to push around. Let's get them trapped. Turn and hit them, please.
Move! Let us bleed for the clan.
Let's get you up into the sides there, you up there. We're holding nicely here. Let's actually just group these guys. Hit those guys again. They'll break pretty much straight away with another volley. And hit the trolls again. You can slam into the side here. So we've crumbled one flank. We are taking damage, but we're still holding nicely. You can hit the trolls and pop you guys can all pop your buffs. We can't pop yours just yet. Hit them, because they are doing armor piercing damage to us. You guys can fold back in here. Hit those skin wolves again, please. Oh, and we'll take out the wizard in a second. The skin wolves, as you can see, hurt. Fold back in, don't chase. Let's hit Jormungand. We're doing nicely there. He's about to run. We've got this. We've taken damage, but we've got it. I mean, there was never really in doubt. Let's turn and rip them apart quickly as they slam through us there, but they're not going to last long. Because even my quarrelers have such high mass, we stop them. I mean, you plough them into any other sort of archers. And we've got the mass route now. If you'd planned them into any other faction's archers, they'd have just gone straight through them. But here, nope. I mean, this is still a fairly basic army, guys. And, I mean, I wouldn't have wanted to do that against a full stack. But then again, we only took 87 losses. So, we could have held that line for much longer. And we still had plenty of ammo left. Now, my quarrelers did not do as well there, but I wasn't really getting them out to the sides as much as I'd have liked. And I was a bit reactionary. But, I mean, that's what the Dowie do. We make a line and we hold that line. My runesmith took a bit of damage there, though. And Cromson really did hold his own there. He did more damage than any of my other units. So, I'm happy with that. Straight into extra income. See, the trick here is now holding what I've got.
Say interesting things, Stunty. I'll make you eat.
Oh, Stunty.
My anger burns bright.
See, that force does concern me a little bit, depending what's in there, but I'm not too worried. Let's get you moving around here.
Beards in belts.
And with that, guys, we are going to be ending it here. So, as always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you are enjoying this playthrough. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comment section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comment section as well as the description. As well as links to my Twitter and my Patreon. Thank you very much for your time.